No, hurry up then.
Do you think they fucking rushed Picasso when he was?
He was probably already ready to start. Not just doing a whole bunch of exercises before.
What's going on, fuck faces? Welcome to the another another
Retake.
episode. No, we're riding through. Welcome to another episode of That Dude's Podcast. I would love to tell you which episode we're on, but to be honest,
I forgot.
I have no clue. It's been a fucking minute, man.
It's been a long time.
It's been, from what my kids tell me, it's son of a bitch. Sorry guys, if the camera fucks up, if the fucking sound fucks up, if the meth neighbors start going crazy, I apologize. This was a last minute plan.
Like always, you never let me get ready.
This was a last minute plan, and I am a one man band here at That Dude's Podcast Studios.
Oh,
So,
God.
you know what I'm saying? It's been like 3 months.
Has
It's
it?
it's been 3 months since the last time I've done an episode. I think the last episode I did was with you.
Of course, because
You know.
I'm amazing.
That too, but I will say it's a little bit harder. It's been a little bit harder to like record with work and being a dad and then my side chicks
Oh,
and all that other shit.
And you had
becomes
COVID.
Hmm?
You had COVID. That's why
Don't you ever mistake fucking herpes for COVID, all right?
Oh, God.
But it's been an adventure, man. It's been a crazy past 3 months. A lot of changes going on, a lot of things going on. We're still here. We're still fucking here. We're still fucking pushing. 2020 has really kicked everybody in the dick. I should be careful with cussing, because from what I hear, YouTube is monetizing the shit out of everything.
Not only that, but a lot of kids are on YouTube. Obviously.
No kids are fucking watching this.
You don't know that.
There's no kids watching this, I promise you.
Okay.
Our kids maybe, but not other kids. But yeah, it's been a crazy 3 months. I had at my job, I had an employee quit, and there was a 2-man team, and then I had an employee back on. We finally got someone hired, right? So my time was like 6 days, 10 hours, 12 hours, depending on the day.
Yeah.
And then we hired somebody, and that's cool, right? But he quit too, so now I'm about to go back to 6 days, long hours. But in the process, right? I've hired another human being. So
Ooh, that's when you do the psh, or
yeah.
whatever.
And yeah, it's been interesting 3 months.
Well,
First,
hopefully he's good though.
what do you mean,
Like hopefully he lasts. Hopefully he doesn't just end up quitting or he catches COVID.
Yeah, man. Nobody
or-
wants to work. It's a location where I work at. That's just far. I live in Almani, right? Mm-hmm. I work all the way in beep beep over there, next to Santa Monica, and it is a drive. Now, luckily with the whole COVID thing, it's really slowed down traffic. So traffic isn't as bad, nowhere near as bad as it's
So if you need a job, apply.
been before.
Just kidding.
Been before. But yeah, it's a distance for a lot of people. Not everybody has a car, so we know the struggle. But
Yeah.
first and foremost, what I want to talk about first, congratulations. Congratulations.
Wait, the people?
From the bottom of my...
I'm wondering if you're talking to the people or to me.
No. No, congratulations to our Los Angeles Lakers, baby.
Oh, I thought you were
We won
congratulating me.
another
I was like,
championship.
thank you.
We won another championship. We've been the most consistent in the league when it comes to fucking winning. And I know we have our dry spells, right? We get our little dry 6-year to 8-year spells of not having any championships. But let me tell you one thing. We win. We're known for winning. We are winners, and that's just what we do. You know what I mean? We go hard to go home. We don't make playoffs and not go to the championships. We win, and when we win, usually we win back-to-back. So I'm expecting another ring. Another shout-out is to the Dodgers. LA Dodgers, baby. We did it. We did, and I'm not gonna say we because I don't fuck with baseball that much. I don't watch baseball. I'm not gonna lie to you. But it's LA, and I love it. I love everything LA but the Clippers, right?
Yeah.
And I could appreciate both teams.
Or the
both,
Angels.
Both, you know what I'm saying? Elite
You
teams.
forgot that.
What?
Or the Angels. You can't go for them. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
you said everything LA except for...
Bro, I was going to block you.
Oh my God.
Both elite teams, right? These are really elite teams. And World Series and champions. 2020, baby. We're here. We made it. I'm excited about the new season. Second game is today. It should be starting in a bit.
You're going to miss it?
No, I'm gonna. I mean, it's preseason, so I'm not. Anthony Davis and James Harden sitting out. I just want. I mean, I know you don't watch or into basketball like that, but I just wanted to speak on. It scared me at first when we lost McGee, Dwight, and Rondo. Those three guys, they scare me because defensively they are a presence, right? There's nothing like having Anthony Davis and then McGee and then Dwight in the backcourt helping out defensively, getting rebounds. They will be missed. They were the best. Rondo, he didn't play most of the season, but playoff Rondo, his presence in the playoffs is huge, and he will be missed. But we did upgrade a little bit when it comes to offensively, so we will be scoring buckets. We just probably won't be grabbing as many boards, right? But offensively, we'll fucking dominate you if we stay healthy. If we stay healthy and we continue to just build the chemistry, right? We have most of our bench is still here. We have Kuzma, we have Caruso. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I can't really think.
Do you wish I was somebody who like knew about this stuff? So
No, I like.
converse with
No, I like because I get enough. We get enough from Nathan. So Nathan,
Yeah.
Nathan
I was about to say
talks
Nathan
a
should
lot
be
about
sitting
basketball,
right here.
and
Yeah, Nathan's like a pro at this stuff.
yeah, he loves it. So I just that's one big thing I wanna shout out to the Lakers, man. It's for me it hits home because just so many reasons why. But that was huge. That was huge. And I know some of y'all are like, oh, it was COVID fucking championship, and it doesn't count because. I think, in my opinion, this last series was probably the most hardest because these dudes were away from their families, right? They weren't getting
That's
no
true.
play like they usually do when they go back home. I'm dead serious.
No,
like
I
we're
know.
talking like they were 3 months of just locked up and with a bunch of dudes, a bunch of testosterone everywhere, grown ass men, rich men by the way, which could just pay. Like even if they couldn't get it, they could pay for it, but they couldn't even pay for it because
That's true.
they were on lockdown in the bubble. And I think it was a lot harder. So it made you focus, right? You didn't have fans, whether you could play better with fans or without fans. You didn't have fans cheering you on. So that's another one. And yeah, this one was real special to me. This one was real special, and I don't give a shit what anybody else says. Of course, the loser's going to say it doesn't count, but we won, so go die.
Oh my God.
And the Dodgers, they did it even through this COVID one, too. And I again, I don't know much about baseball, but, man, it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's
this
been
whole year
crazy.
is like
I mean, we've
nonstop.
had earthquakes in Almani.
Oh, yeah.
There was really an earthquake in Almani. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but that one freaked me the fuck out. One thing I did learn about that earthquake, these apartment complex, shit, they're going to crash. If we
Yeah.
get anything above like a 6 point something, we're dead.
We're going down.
We're dead. Like, let's say we get one tonight. After this podcast is the last podcast you'd ever see of us
Oh my God.
because there's no way. There's no way we're surviving. This apartment complex is trash.
Another thing we learned
thank
is
God we have one.
we can't sleep in our underwear.
Yeah, another thing is you can't sleep nude, right? Because you got to think about earthquake.
Yeah, especially when you have
I don't
kids.
sleep. I don't sleep in my underwear, right? But
For
whatever.
those that
To
do.
those who do, keep your pants on, man. Because if an earthquake happens right on the spot and you're half
We don't have
naked, you got to get the
time.
kids. You got to get your shit run out the
Yeah.
door or whatever the fuck. And you're out there in the apartment complex and people are staring at you in your underwear.
That would suck if someone was in the shower.
That's gonna.
Oh my God,
You know what I mean? In the midst of, and we know, in the midst of disaster and whatnot happening, perverts will be perverts and they'll just stare at you. So
Well,
keep
they're
your pants
perverts
on.
even if you have your pants on. So
No, that's what I'm saying. So either way,
Yeah.
disaster or not, they're going to be perverts. So keep your pants on, right? Maybe you could be without a shirt. Ladies, probably not.
Oh,
It's not a
God.
sexist comment, but I'm just saying, you don't want your tetas everywhere
Oh, God.
on Snapchat, then keep everything on, man. There's been fires. We also had the fires that were close to El Monte too, right here in
Yeah,
the
we seen
in the
it
mountains
through the
right here.
mountains.
The air quality was bad
Oh, my
enough,
God.
along with the virus in the air.
I know. This year's just been crazy.
That was just the past few months. That wasn't even the whole
I
year.
know. It's like people say like they hate this year, and honestly, like I hate it too, like in a way. But at the same time, it's like there has been some good stuff also. I mean, it's been bad, like with the world, and but it's not like anything. Thank God, like nothing crazy has happened to us
Yeah,
where we had to like. I didn't want to think about that,
yeah,
but I mean, I feel bad for the people who are going through really tough times right now.
most definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I feel bad too. But what in my mind state, right? This sounds wild. This sounds crazy, and this is not to offend anybody that's going through struggle. My hearts and prayers to you. You will make it out. I promise you. You will be a better. There will be a better tomorrow. In my eyes, for 2020, right? For most of us that are in the struggle, most of us that have been through the fire their whole fucking lives, right? This is 2020. That's the story of our lives.
yeah. I guess
2020
that's what I
has been.
kind of meant. Like, we haven't, nothing's changed for us because
Yeah.
we're just so used to the struggle.
If anything, it's an advantage for somehow, some way. It's been an advantage. Like for the year for us, it's been really good overall for me. Like it's just been really positive. I've been working on myself too a lot this year. Like just the little things internally, spiritually, emotionally, all that stuff. Just been really trying to dig in and be the better me. I'm learning now more than ever to be grateful for every day, right? I was waking up for a while saying, "Oh fuck, work again." Everybody
Yeah.
gets to stay at home. I'm here working. It was draining. I was doing the full days. I was getting exhausted. And I had a deep conversation with a few loved ones, and I asked them how do they do it because they've been working so long, and like how do they do it? Do they not get tired? And then the one thing they told me that stuck to me was be grateful, man. Be grateful because you're not promised tomorrow, right? You die today, and your whole life flashes in front of you. What's gonna flash? What's gonna show? Are you gonna? One of our kids just fell.
Oh
They probably
my
passed out and fainted, but they'll be all
Oh,
right.
God.
You guys all right? Oh, okay.
Why did you even ask?
You guys, I have to edit this now. I forgot what I was saying.
Be thankful.
Be thankful, even for your kids that disrupt your podcast, man.
Drive you
Just
nuts.
in the beginning, yeah. Even for them, just be grateful because everything changes, man. In the blink of an eye, everybody who's in the struggle knows that everything could be so good and so great going for a good second, and like that, boom, it's gone, and you got to start all over. And I feel like that's what 2020 has been for a nutshell. For everybody else, for me, it's like welcome to the party. Like this has been the struggle for all of us. This has been what we've been going through for so long. I pray for you, right? I pray for your family. I pray families are okay. But I'm gonna tell you, like everybody told me, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be okay, right? Figure it out. Figure out what you have to do. Get it done. Do not expect anybody to help you. Do not expect anyone to give a lending hand. And those who love you will help you and shed
Yeah.
light on you. But it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I've
We're
learned
gonna
to
be
be
okay.
like super. I mean, I don't think it's just this year. I've always been like super thankful for everything we have, but it's just kind of like different this year for some reason. Like it just makes you appreciate every little thing. Like even I'm not working that much right now, but I'm still at least working a couple hours a day, and it's something because some people can't even do that, and like the kids being home, like now I catch myself telling myself like I don't even want them to go back to school. Like I like helping them here at home. I like them being able to concentrate. They have everything they need here. Like so it's just like I don't know, like
Yeah, that's a trippy thought though. How we can just like for school, like we
Yeah.
trust total strangers to just take care of our kids. Like deeply inside, we're like when they're at school, they're okay. And
yeah.
there's not no like, oh my god, they could be like a active shooter
Like
or
we know
some
that
kind of wild.
there's no bullying. Like
What do you mean?
while they're here at home, they're not being bullied.
Oh.
I mean,
By me.
besides, yeah, from you still. No, but like we don't have to worry about things like that. Like
Yeah.
that's one thing that would scare me before. Like especially for like Israel, he always says he doesn't have friends, and like, I mean, he's very sensitive, but he does have friends. He just says he doesn't. And it's just like I remember I would pass by their school sometimes if I was on my way to the store or on the way like somewhere. I would pass their school and I would see him by himself, and it would make me so sad. But here, like, at least we know he has his brother and sister to play with him. He has his tablet.
No.
But I don't know. I'm honestly like grateful that they get to be here all day doing their work. They drive me crazy.
No.
But
And another thing
I
too,
love
like
it.
all of this should be hopefully over with soon because they have the vaccine now,
oh my
and they're gonna start giving it to people.
Did you see that one post? I don't know if it's real or not. I seen a post where like 3 people volunteered to take the test and then their face came out like sideways.
Yeah.
I don't know. People can make things up. I've
Yeah, I don't believe
I've
nothing
learned
on the
my
internet.
lesson. I don't like believe exactly everything I see just from a meme. Like I feel pretty dumb that I did that the last time.
Yeah, I don't believe.
And yeah, so I don't know if I believe it or not, but from majority of the people that I have on Instagram, they're saying no. They're not gonna take it.
Yeah. I mean, they're not gonna get it anyway. It's usually it's the medical workers, the senior citizens that are gonna get it first anyway. So.
People who work for schools might have to. I work for a school.
Well, good luck. You'll be all right.
I'll look for a different job.
You'll be all right. I don't know. We've been either way. Like, it's crazy. Like just the back and forth. There's so much back and forth going on with the whole mask, with the vaccine, with everything. Like that's one. Like the arguments all the time with the mask is so.
Oh my god.
Like everybody's like, oh, the CDC said this, and I have the facts, and if you read, educate yourself. And it's like, bro, shut
That's
up,
all
bro.
they
No
said.
one fucking cares, bro.
That's what they said.
Yeah, no one cares, bro. Your facts, my facts, whose facts, car facts. I don't care.
Oh my
No one cares, bro. No one cares. Like, you're gonna believe what you're gonna believe, right? There's people that believe in God and don't believe in God. Are you gonna stand around fucking telling people you're dumb because the internet says there's no God? Like, who cares, man?
Yeah.
Let people believe what they believe. If they're scared, they have a right to be scared, man.
They're
It's just
scared, go to
trippy.
church.
When was the last time they shut down the whole country? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When was the last time they did something like that? When was the last time the government actually handed out some money because nobody could work?
I don't know.
Someone check the internet for me. Someone check it out for me. Like, it's crazy to me. Like, everybody's gonna believe what they're gonna believe. If you want to wear a mask, you wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask.
I wonder how it
What are
would
the
be.
odds of you catching COVID by someone that's not wearing a mask next to you? Like, what's the science behind that? Tell me the facts behind that. Like, what? Just chill, man. Everybody chill. I know it's tough, but chill. Chill. Kumbaya.
Not only that, but like if you
And give me a second stimulus check.
Oh my god. I wonder how it would be right now if all this was going on, but there was no social media.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder if people will like be this crazy if there wasn't social media.
I doubt it. Yeah.
I mean,
think
because we've
social media
had
definitely
pandemics
hypes
before,
everything.
and I mean, I don't know how that was.
Mhm.
I never looked into it, but I've heard. that
Like
we've had-
Ebola or something like that.
I guess.
Yeah,
so.
I know what you mean.
But I doubt that people like.
Yeah, people aren't going crazy. Like right now, there's just so much information just thrown out there.
Yeah, people are
And
acting
if
like
it
they're
sticks,
doctors.
then people will stick. It'll stick, and if not,
And it's like you
but
don't
also
have
people
a
have a
degree.
right. People have a right to not believe, and then people have a right to
Yeah.
believe. And let's just like, if you don't believe, you just keep pushing. If
or
you
just
believe,
stay home.
yeah, like it's crazy. Another crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Another crazy thing, which I didn't think was gonna happen. Right? A lot of people around me were like, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I was like, it's not gonna happen, bro. No
What?
way. Trump. Trump is no longer going to be president of the United States.
I don't know.
That
I don't follow that.
Is wild.
I just go along with it.
I'm just like, that is wild to me. The dude had a cult following,
Yeah.
and they didn't pull through this time. I underestimated the power of the people. Because in my head, I was like, yo, it's going to be another 4 years of this fool just tweeting and talking nonsense. I mean, he's going to still be tweeting, but honestly, who's paying attention?
But isn't that
It feels so much more peaceful, too, that he's not fucking here.
he's not here?
Like, I don't know, like, it just feels like he's, like, not in the air.
Non-existent.
Yeah, he's not in the air no more. Like, it's not even a issue anymore. Like, he's not, and that has at least released some of the tension level that's been up here for so long. And yeah, you still got your people that's still like, oh, Trump, and that's cool, bro. Like, that's cool. You love Trump.
Yeah, but isn't it till like
Congrats.
February or something like that?
Yeah, who cares? What is he gonna do? I mean, what?
No, I don't
Start
know.
a war?
I don't know about all that. I just heard.
Like that? You know, this is like the last days of school. You know, the last week.
Yeah.
if you remember the last week of schooling when there was school, right? And no one gives a shit. It was just chill, waiting for spring break or whatever.
Summer
That's
vacation.
what this feels like to me. I will say this though. I will say that we gotta change the whole like. I'm an idiot, so this is idiot speaking from idiot form. The purest idiot form. Is one of our kids knocking?
I think so.
Who's not? We definitely for sure have to start. We have to stop putting these elderly people, senior citizens, in a platform where they're the spokesman for America. Change the word president for one, right? That's
What would it
we
be
got to change
changed
that
to?
spokesman. They're the spokesman of the United States of America, right?
But
It
wouldn't there
sounds
be a
nicer.
lot of spokesmen? Because
No, it's
people,
just one, like the main spokesman, like the lead dude, like he's a spokesman of the United States of America, like something like
I
that. Like
like the
just
word president.
change that for me, one, and number two, right? Put them younger, younger people that are passionate, right?
Yeah.
They got the energy when they wake up in the morning, right? They don't got back problems, right? They don't need Adderall as much as your older person to get on stage and read a speech.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
And you
And
can
then
connect with younger
another
people
thing,
also.
another thing I think they should do is put a woman president on the platform.
That would
Let's
be
try a
nice
lady
change.
president. And I only say this not to kiss ass because I'm not thirsty because I have tons of water. I'm okay.
Oh God.
But what I'm saying is, right? Politics are meant to lie to you, right? They're going to take your taxes. They're going to change things. They're meant to, and a lot of things we don't understand coming from just a regular person in American society. But if there's going to be someone lying to you, right? If there is someone that's going to be coaching you, someone that's going to be guiding you, 9 times out of 10, right? You're having 9 times, and this is just speaking for the people from the hood mostly, right? You went to mom. Mom was the one. Mom was the one who helped you out. Mom was the one who worked 9 to 5 and paid your rent and did everything else and played dad at the same time. This is just speaking from someone
Yeah.
who didn't have a dad. And the majority of the people I knew didn't have a dad either. It's changing. The climate's changing. There's a lot more dads now. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like, put a
that's
woman
true.
president. I'd rather be lied to by a young woman than an old dude with red hair or a guy that's completely shutting down and can't like talk right without having some kind of mental shutdown. I'd rather
That makes
have
sense.
I'd rather have a woman up there than a dude,
Yeah.
a young woman. Make
Well-
her pretty too. No offense to anybody ugly. 'Cause I'm ugly with you, but I'm just saying nobody wants to see my ass up there speaking and talking about what changes should be done. But I'm just saying, let's try a woman president, right? Someone that could be
Relatable.
caring, right? Nurturing, also with firm guidance and I don't know, like it's
No, I think that sounds like a good idea.
yeah.
Like it's something different, and like you said, it's like a nurturing type of like when you take care of America, it's like taking care of a kid, a million kids. Like you want to know that you're okay. You want to know that whatever decision is made, it's for the best of you. Like
And someone that's
That's-
going to explain
that's-
into detail.
yeah.
That's one thing. Like that's one thing with Obama. Was he was really like the way he spoke. He could tell you, "Hey, we're going to set you on fire, right? We're going to take all your money. We're going to set your family on fire." But all of this is because we're trying to better America, and it was okay because it was Obama, and he knew how to
'cause he was
speak
good
to you.
looking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but he knew how to speak to you. He knew how to do all that, and let's just change it, man. Let's get these not old people, elderly people out the White House, and let's just switch the game up and put young, ambitious, passionate, driven
Especially the
people.
people, like young people nowadays are so like high tech and they're so like they're
Yeah.
like good with what's going on right now.
Yes.
Like our little cousins,
They're the ones
our,
starting all
our
this.
little our kids, like they're like they know so much right now. They're like on top of everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how the heck did you do that? Or like are they our nieces or whatever? Lorelai and Stella, they just made a little
Mm-hmm. These
mini
cousins,
video.
second cousins, yeah.
Like second cousin, a little mini video, like a mini story, like all on their own.
Oh, that was dope, by the way,
They're
guys.
only
Good job.
like 9 or something, or I'm not sure. I don't know how old they are, but they're like they did such a good job and all on their own, and it's just like all these kids are doing like I don't know, I can't explain it, but like they're doing really good, and it's just like imagine what in 4 years how advanced they're gonna be.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
I would start voting.
That's what I'm just saying. It would just make a difference. It would just, I think, put more energy into the people. Mm-hmm. And still, get us a second stimulus check, man.
Oh my god.
People need the money.
Yeah,
I need the money.
I wonder
man.
how people are doing it. Like for those that
Man,
are.
there's so many hustles now.
Oh my god, yes.
So many hustles now. Like the
I
hustle
love
is,
it.
The hustle is crazy.
Everybody's becoming so creative since
Yeah.
all this started happening, and it's all different things. People are like making designs on Starbucks cups and selling them. People are baking at home and selling it. People are sewing things and
Yeah.
and like just so many different things. And I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was creative. I wish I had some kind of passion or hobby and I could just do that on the side and something that I loved, but I can't think of anything. I'm
Yeah, you
so
love to see it. Like the homie, the
boring.
32 Souls, the homie
Oh, yeah.
from 32 Souls. He's doing like little pop-up shops now. Now he's
I
he's,
seen.
he's helping out other people and getting little pop-up shops going. And well, his whole family is like, they're all hustle based. Like they all know how to, but they also give back. You see that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing. But I love it, man.
And people
I
are
love
even
it.
doing like giveaways and things. Like who doesn't love a giveaway? Like
Yeah, man.
people who are doing their own businesses or things from home, like they're just
Yeah.
becoming so creative with those things and I love it. Like
And there's a lot of money to be made too.
yeah, and it's
Create.
like,
Imagine if like a lot of people started doing that and they creating jobs then.
oh my
For
God.
other people and creating opportunity for other people that have the hustle. But you really have to have the hustle spirit, man.
Yeah.
That's one. It's hard. Like you're saying, for you, it's for me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure other people too. Finding your little.
Something that you
lane.
love. I guess because I'm just so used to just being at home and like being a mom. Like that's what I'm good at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to. You can pay me like what $5,000 a month to be your kids babysitter.
No. Take that
5,000.
back. No babysitting.
I'm just
We
kidding.
got enough kids.
I'm joking. No, I'm just saying that's the only thing I feel like I'm good at. And I feel like, honestly, no. Like, when I want something
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really into it, I know I can be really, really good at it, but I just haven't found that one thing yet. Mm-hmm. And I want to so
Getting your
bad.
nails done.
Oh, yes. But I don't do that myself. And I love them. Like, they're so beautiful. Thank you, baby.
But it's funny. We were having a discussion just to completely shift the conversation. But we were having a discussion not so long ago, me and Bonnie, and and I don't know how it came up. I forgot exactly what
What?
I'm missing.
Which
out.
one?
But the birth control one.
Oh, shoot. I can't remember.
That if men should take birth control.
Yes. So, in my opinion, I believe that men should be the ones taking birth control pills. Like, what did I tell you? One man can impregnate 100 women a day if they wanted.
Okay.
If they
now,
wanted.
Now my rebuttal. Name one man that had 100 kids a day.
I've actually seen a movie one time. I don't know, like an actual person, but this is how I know that it's true because I don't remember what it's called. I never looked into it. I just remember watching it one time where this person found out that they were born from like a sperm donor or whatever, and this sperm donor had like hundreds of kids all over the world, and they all found each other, and it's just like, I'll have to look for that movie for you.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
it's
so
possible.
if that's real,
But
one-
women can only get pregnant once a year.
yeah.
So why do we have to take the birth control pill?
Because your body's your rules, baby. That's how it works, baby. You know what I'm saying? In this crazy world, you have every right to.
I can say with like 98% confidence that so many people will agree with me. So many people will agree with me.
All women.
No. I'm
No?
sure men too.
No, I'm not taking no fucking birth control pill.
You would probably take it.
And if you do, listen to me, fuckhead. If you agree, get some water.
Oh God.
Get some water, you thirsty little shit. You're crazy. For a guy to take birth control, that's
You wouldn't
wild.
take it?
No, man, what the hell? Why women have a birth control pill?
Well,
They just
wouldn't
take the
you
pill.
be scared of having a baby, like when you're
No,
not
man.
ready, or like
No, I'm
just
handling my
'cause you
business
don't
now.
want a baby?
No, matter of fact, like by nature, I'm here to reproduce.
I know, but
by nature. So,
I don't know.
why take it? Why take it
But
when
I
you
don't,
could take
I
it?
mean, I don't see why they couldn't create one for men in the process of them making one for women. Like, why couldn't they?
Maybe women are a little bit more gullible.
Rude, no, we're the ones who have to suffer.
And I only say that, I don't say that
That's
to be,
why
that's
we
not to
take
be
it,
rude.
'cause
I'm
we
just
have
saying,
to suffer.
okay, but you take it.
But it can even mess with our bodies and everything.
Yeah, you
Not
know
every,
that,
not
right?
every woman
You know
can
that.
take it.
You know
so
that.
what
But
do
you,
they do in that situation?
but you take it. You do
Stay single for the rest of their
condom,
life?
maybe? That's a guy's birth control. A condom, if anything. That works too.
No.
You know what I mean? Some people double the condom up.
They do?
I don't know. I've heard it.
I've never heard of that.
I'm just saying.
That sounds uncomfortable. Well, I've never put on a condom myself, but if I did, I could imagine.
Yeah. Anyway,
No,
They
I don't
have-
know. I think they should start creating one.
I don't think so. And I don't. And even if they do, men aren't gonna take it.
Because they're too lazy?
I don't think lazy is the word for it.
I think so.
I think smart would be.
Smart would be to take it, actually.
Would it?
Yeah.
You just
You
told
wouldn't
me.
have to worry about you accidentally impregnating someone and then thinking like, oh, how do I know it's mine?
Nah, some dudes-
You would know it's not yours
Some
because
dudes.
you would be on
some
birth
dudes.
control.
Some sick fucks are just
Boom.
trying to get girls pregnant, right?
Why
But
would-
you just told me. You just told me, right? That.
If you were on birth control, you wouldn't have to worry if, oh, is that kid
finish
mine or not? Because you would know, hey, I'm on birth control. You're a liar.
And you're gonna believe a dude when they tell you I'm on birth control?
They don't believe women when they say this child is yours. So what's the difference?
That's a good point. But I'm just saying men aren't gonna take it. It's not because they're lazy. It's just that if it has defects, right? If it could hurt you, why would we take it?
We take it, and it
Yeah,
can
that's
hurt us.
okay. You're admitting my point. Like you're taking it.
So
Why
then
do I
it
have to
should
take
be.
it?
It would be fair if
What's
you
fair?
take it also.
No, fair would be if I'm having the fucking baby too, and I'm right. But 9 times out of 10, who's getting the child support at the end of it?
Technically, men can have kids now. They can carry them. So
When
transgenders.
Where? They can have a little baby in their stomach.
Yeah, they can be full male, but
Yeah.
it's still their woman part. And
Next
they can-
subject.
I'm just
Do you-
speaking
do you-
facts.
I'm gonna say one thing that I'm proud of, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm hugely proud of. This year, I have quit smoking cigarettes. Along with cigarettes, I have drastically quit drinking alcohol too.
Ooh, well, you haven't really drank that in a while, but ooh.
That's what I'm saying. And weed is definitely not as much either.
Ooh.
And I go to say, and I'm saying that to say this, right? Weed, whether you believe me or not, weed is extremely addictive.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't think weed is addictive. I think like the feeling of being high maybe might be addictive. I don't know if that's the same thing.
That is the
Because-
same. You
No,
just-
you don't get me because it could be
I did.
anything. I think it's just
I get
the
it.
feeling.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
the-
addicting, right?
I
For
don't
me,
know.
and not for everybody, and I will say there is a small percentage of you out there that can get high and still hustle the same exact way.
Oh my God.
Right? That's maybe a 3%. I know 1 to 2 people out there, and I'm gonna name one. I'm gonna name one. Joseph, you're my dog, bro. You're dope as fuck. That's my dog.
You're gonna get him
He
fired.
can-
I'm just
He can
kidding.
he can chief all day. They don't know which Joseph.
I'm
He
just
can
kidding.
chief all fucking day, right, and still be the same golly hustler that he is.
Props to you,
That's
Joe.
one. That is one fucking person that I know.
Yeah.
Everybody else that I know are nowhere near as productive. Not in conversation. Not in like activities of your day. Also another
Sorry.
another way to tell that it's addicting is that motherfuckers will buy weed before they buy food for their house. First-hand experience. You have $20 left in your pocket. You can find a gram for $10 to $12, right? That's gotta last you 2 weeks. $10 to $12. You will spend that on weed and stretch out the 8 little fucking dollars
On cup noodles.
on food. It's addicting. And it's and I'm tired of people fucking saying it's not. I'm tired of people saying, oh, yeah. Again, the 3%, y'all keep pushing, y'all keep doing your thing.
I don't know.
But you waste so much money, you waste so much time, and then you look back and you're like, God damn,
Yeah.
what was I thinking?
But
If you
maybe
can
it's
break out
just-
of it, then also if they stop, another thing I can tell you to tell it's addicting, once they stop, find out what person they really are when they stop.
What kind of person do you think they are?
Agitated because they want their fix. They're grumpy. They're mad.
But
Mad at
it's
the
not
world.
like
Not like what?
it's not like they'll get sick if they don't have it, right? Or do they?
I would say so. If it changes, like if it alters everything, like your day, because you can't. I've heard people, I can't smoke before I eat. That annoys me. I can't smoke before I eat. I can't do this before I, or I can't eat before I smoke. Yeah, like bro, go to rehab. It's addicting. It is addicting. It is
guess
affecting
so.
people's day to day and changing it. I also feel like a lot of times we're doing like we're doing weed, we're doing pills, we're doing alcohol, all this shit because you're internally you got some shit inside that seems internally. I'm just saying internally you got some shit inside that you're trying to cope with, right? So maybe try to see a therapist too, and maybe that'll help you. But I'm telling you,
I
and-
kind of want to see a therapist.
And a day, I think, okay, yeah, in a day, you're relaxing, you do your thing, cigarettes, whatever. No judgment to anybody, but I'm just
No.
saying, like, we're overdoing ourselves with it, right? We're putting all these toxins in our body. We're going crazy with it because we're
It feels
maybe
good.
not happy inside. Huh?
It makes you feel good.
Yeah, because you don't
It
feel good
blocks out
inside. You don't
everything.
feel, yeah. And I know there's a lot going on. I know that
And
you got to
not
cope.
only that, people just do it for fun. They don't have kids like we do. Or, like we have
You
a
got to
bunch of
smoke weed
kids.
because you smoke. Because you have kids. Damn.
No, I'm saying like they
It's all
don't
bad?
have kids so that they can do it as much as they want. Like I think you're thinking about people who do have kids.
I know. I'm thinking about every fucking
Yeah, but if you're young
body. If
and
you don't have
you're
kids, even more reason
single-
for you to go out and make your fucking money and do your
No, I
thing. Now, if that's
know,
stopping you,
but I think-
then stop smoking
But
weed.
when you're young and you're single and you're free and you have like a Monday through Friday job, 9 to 5, whatever, like you can do that.
If
Like
you're young, yeah.
and you can
And then when
enjoy
you hit,
it.
then when you hit 30, right? You're gonna be like, "Damn, I wasted so much fucking time. I should have just applied myself."
So in my head, you're talking about mostly 30 and up people.
I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking if you're young, yeah. I mean, it's cool to have
If
fun. You
you're
have
young,
fun.
enjoy it, have
no, yeah,
fun.
have fun. But I'm just saying, later on, you're gonna think, right? And if you have kids later, and you're not in a position where you wanted to be, or you could have been because you were partying way too much. There's like
I feel like there should be a balance.
yeah, exactly. There's exactly there's just a certain point where you just all day,
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
What are you getting done? What are you doing? Like, I wish the younger me knew that. I wish the younger me was like, yo, Steve, snap out of it, bro. You got kids. Like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Pampers, weed. Like, it's so stupid. That was so fucking dumb. Those are the things.
Yeah.
Those are the things.
Well, for the ones that are like who maybe might need that guidance, then yes, be responsible a little bit. But if you're young and free and single,
Yeah, have
and-
fun.
Yeah,
have fun.
enjoy yourself.
Just
be
have your
young.
focus. I will tell you, life will kick you in the dick later on if you don't set yourself up for success.
We're just getting so old. Look at
Speak
us
for
being
yourself.
responsible. Look at us being
Speak for
responsible.
yourself. I'm a
adults.
young stud muffin.
No, you're not.
I'll backflip right now.
Do it. I'll put $50
I haven't
down
ate
right
yet.
now.
I haven't ate yet.
What did you eat earlier?
Cream
Cream of wheat.
of wheat.
You old man. What
I
did I
forgot.
tell you?
Oh, and another thing I want to do, right, for this podcast, I should have said this in the beginning, but I want to so I'm going to start doing it more again, right? I just had to jump back into it and start doing it again because it's been so long. But another thing I want to do again is I want to have a intro. I want an intro song to this podcast. And I have a lot of homies that do music, man. And it don't even have to be an intro about this podcast, right? But I just want a dope intro song. original. It has to be original because there are copyright issues. Like you can't play other people's music without copyright or something.
So you're
it
looking
has
for
to,
a beat, or you're looking for like an actual, like one
an
with
actual
actual
song,
lyrics?
an actual song. Yeah, yeah, something that's gonna get people like you hear in the beginning. Oh, I like that song. The homie Lux has his song, right? He has his song going, and people. He has a line. Can I get a moment of your time? And it just everybody
sounds
just glues
cool.
to it, and that's what I want for an intro.
So you want kind of like a hype, fun one?
Yeah, man. Give me something.
Yeah.
All the homies out there, it has to be original, right? So the beat has to be original. Obviously, it's going to be your lyrics and everything, your creativity, but make me something that I can put in the beginning of the song.
That sounds so
and we
cool.
could all twerk to or something. You know what I mean? You
Yes.
feel me?
I'm just kidding.
You better go make dinner or something.
You better shut up. You're sorry. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of YouTube, Lonnie, we're thinking about letting her do her own gaming YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of like iffy about it, but
Yeah.
I mean, we would just have to really look into it and how to make it like
Yeah.
kid proof or something, because she's so good at it when she's
Yeah.
playing on her games with like all these kids, like bunch of kids she doesn't know, or like the boys or her cousins or whatever. She gets so into it, and I love it. And
She also has the personality.
yeah, she like goes along with it. She has her little headset. Like she's just so cute and like loud and funny, and she'll like roast you if you like kill her in a game or something. Like it's so funny. I'm still like, Steven wants her to do it. I'm more like, I don't know. It's my baby.
I want her to do it.
The internet
I think
scares
it'd be
me.
dope. Nah, fuck the internet, bro. Oh, honestly, yeah, the internet. That's another thing. Fuck the internet. The internet has like fucked society big.
What do you mean?
Like it's just changed everything. But we were kind of talking about earlier with the mask and no mask and like just opinions and
Oh yeah.
just so many opinions out there and so many people who swear they know it and it's just
Know everything,
completely
yeah.
like completely.
And then people
whatever
believe
happened to don't believe
it.
everything you read.
Now it's like, don't believe everything you see on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I learned my lesson.
What you learn? What happened?
So the last time Steven showed me a video, do you remember? Or like that guy who went to the barber shop. So this guy went to
Oh
the
wait,
barber
wait, wait.
shop.
But we don't know. I don't want to say. 'Cause
Okay, well,
you'll
he showed me a
Wait,
post.
wait. Because you.
No, I'm
you
not
could
gonna say
offend-
anything. I'm
No,
not gonna say anything. I'm just
because you
gonna
don't
say you showed me a post.
Okay, but you don't know. We
No,
don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so Steven showed me a post, and I automatically believed it, and I was just
Yes.
like,
That's
"Oh
where I was
my
headed
God."
to.
Yeah, I know what
So-
I'm doing. So he showed me a post, and I automatically believed it. I'm like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, I can't freaking believe it!" Like, I was so mad, and then he's like, "I don't even know that that's real. Like, you just read it and automatically want to go like." Bomb these people or not bomb them, or like, what do you like, how do you call it? You want to go like
Bash them, trash them, whatever.
yeah, like, and I was just like, oh dang, like
Yeah.
that's so true. Like here I am getting crazy about the situation, and I don't even know the story behind
That's
it.
not-
I don't know the facts. I don't know the truth, and I'm just kind of like, wow, I'm so either I'm
So we-
gullible or I'm just
Yeah.
another one of these Instagram believers.
So we don't know the actual facts behind it, right? But there's a story about this barbershop in Amani. Right? Mm-hmm. There's a story about this barbershop in Amani. And the story is, from what I've read, right? We read it. We don't know what's true and what's not true. But the story is, the kid was gay. He was getting his hair cut at a place over here. Mm-hmm. Right? The kid, during conversation, told the barber that was cutting his hair that he was gay and he just got married. Right? Mm-hmm. Then the barber destroyed his hair. Started just snipping his hair away,
Chopping it off
chopping it off. Just
because
started.
he didn't like it, I guess, right? Or he didn't care or something like that. Like
No,
why
well,
did he-
everybody's
why did he
saying.
start
So what
chopping
they're
off his
saying
hair?
is because he said that because he said he was gay, that they were laughing and mocking him and chopping at his hair.
Mm-hmm.
And the kid that was gay went home and posted on social media.
Yeah.
Everybody automatically started wanting to shut down this shop.
Yeah.
They started doing Yelp reviews, Google reviews, possibly maybe even protesting in front of his place.
Yeah.
My thing, so I try to put myself in a position where you're there and you're seeing it, right? Mm-hmm. So I think there could have been two sides to the story. I it's hard for me to comprehend. I'm at my business cutting hair. This
Where
is
you
a
deal
business
with all kinds of people.
where you're cutting hair, right? And you're cutting the hair, and the guy tells you, "I'm gay. I just got married to my boyfriend of whatever years." And then I'm like, "That's funny. Fuck up your hair in my business
Yeah.
that I've built." With
Where you have to be professional.
yeah, and I may be wrong. It may have happened. I just have a hard time processing me as a barber if I didn't like gay people and I was just gonna destroy my business, knowing that I could destroy my business. Because obviously everybody knows social media is here.
Yeah.
It's not going nowhere. And because I didn't like something, I just decided to mess up this kid's hair. Right? It's hard for me to fathom that. It's hard for me to like process and think like, who the fuck would do that's disgusting. That's a
Yeah.
horrible creature. Another side of me sees I'm the gay kid in the chair. Right? I don't know what kind of personality is or what kind of personality this kid has or what it is, right? But let's say I'm a firm believer in what I believe in, right? If you're openly telling people that you're gay, 9 times out of 10 you're not 9 times out of 10, but it's possible that you're a person that's just firm in what they believe in, outspoken, right? He cuts my hair. I look in the mirror. What did you do to my hair? You fucked it up. You did not cut it the way I wanted to. I'm pissed. I'm not paying you. Conversation goes back and forth, whatever. This is just me painting the picture in my head.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I'm an idiot. But I'm just saying, these are two sides where I'm thinking, like, it just, sometimes things don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And then all I have to do, knowing I'm a young person, knowing I could just, I'm just going to fuck it up, right?
Yourself.
Fuck it up myself, cut that shit, because I had to pay for this shit anyway. And then I'm going to take a picture of it,
Post
and
it
I'm going
on
to tell
social media.
everybody he did it because I was gay.
Yeah. And I can understand that from your side because you've dealt with customers in where you work where
All
they
types of people.
Yeah, where they kind of like blame you for not giving them like this. Or
I've
giving
had
what
people
they
call
want.
me racist
Yeah.
for ringing up somebody else before them.
Yeah.
I've had people put their phone in my face because I didn't want to give them
A discount
half
or
price
something.
of whatever
Yeah.
item.
Yeah. So
And
people
trying to
can
tell me
just
that
be
I'm
cruel
prejudiced
because
or whatever
they
it
don't
is.
get what they want.
Yeah, so that's exactly it. So like I have a hard time, and if the guy did fuck up his hair, he got exactly what he deserved.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
imagine if he didn't.
Yeah.
Imagine if he did the best he could, and the haircut just wasn't up to par with what he wanted.
Yeah.
The customer wanted, and then the customer just goes home, and all of a sudden you're getting all these fucking protesting
Yeah, it could ruin
and
like your business that you work so hard for. and
yeah,
you start
it's
from
so
the
hard for me
bottom
to
just
fathom. It's so hard for
build
me
it
to.
back up, and that's where I started feeling bad because automatically I wanted to be like, oh, this guy does deserve to get his store like bashed and things like that because why would he treat somebody like that, like just because he's different from him or his lifestyle? Like I was so mad when I read that post, and then Steven kind of made me realize like what he's saying right now. Like we don't know what the full story is. We don't know like if that's actually what happened, and I'm like, man,
all the
like,
people writing on there have no idea.
Yeah.
They have no clue. They have no
so
idea, and they're
this-
just gonna
that-
trash this
that
fucking
probably
shop.
couldn't
That
even have happened. That kid could have went to like another barber shop, and then maybe he just didn't like this specific guy who was an owner, and just
Or
wanted
his
people to
haircut.
like, yeah, or maybe he just didn't. Maybe it's his ex, and he just wanted to ruin his business. You know, like maybe that barber is his ex, and he just wanted to ruin his life. or
that's where I feel
something,
like internet has completely like
Yeah.
it's also like creative jobs and creative opportunity, and it's beautiful for marketing for your business. But it's a double-edged sword because that easy people could accuse you for anything.
yeah, that's
And
scary.
if someone feels like believing it that day, and a ton of people feel like believing it that day,
Mm-hmm.
you can lose everything you worked for.
yeah.
Everything you worked so hard for.
Yeah. That's why I like look into things now before I
It's
even like
unbelievable.
before I even
Unbelievable. It's so
believe it.
sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad, man, because I think about it, man. If If he did, he got what he deserved.
Yeah.
If he fucked up his hair. If he didn't, goddamn, what if that dude has a whole family he's taking care of?
Yeah.
And then he has people that he's created jobs for other people.
That's true.
And their fucking job's gone too because everybody decided to just jump on the train and
Bandwagon or whatever.
yeah, and I don't know.
I wonder
man.
what is the update
Maybe I'm
on
psycho.
that
Maybe I'm crazy.
situation.
Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But I just feel like that's so wrong. That's so wrong for people to just, especially your place of business. Like that's
Yeah, that's why it was
crazy.
another thing. Why I.
What if people
stopped.
out there, like, what if your company that you're starting up, you're doing something, and someone didn't like the way it came out, or someone felt
Yeah.
like it wasn't up to par to what they paid for, and then you're telling them, man, I'm not gonna refund. Like, you already paid for it, you got
Yeah,
it.
I
Like,
used up all my products, all
Yeah.
my expensive items.
I used up my items that I had to use my money for to make that shit, and that's yours now. Like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
there's no refunds. And then they decide to say, oh, well, you're racist, or you're sexist, or you're
Yeah.
homophobic, or whatever it is. And then everybody jumps on board, and you're standing at home like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. Oh my god. And then
Had
they
I not
tell-
just took that,
and then
had
they
I
go
just not,
and post that on social media and spreads the word, and then
you can't even
ruins your business.
and you can't even say, had I declined his haircut that day, because if you declined it, he could have probably turned around and said something else too, like, oh, you
Yeah.
declined it because of this and stuff. So it's just, I don't know, it's a mess. It's a fucking mess, and I felt really, 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 really bad. Really bad. I mean, for both sides, it's fucked up if his hair's fucked
you
up
never
too, man.
know the situation. That's why I'm like,
Because
there's
I remember, in Nebraska, when we were living in Texas, and I went to do a job,
In
a roofing
Texas?
job not in Texas, in Kansas. I'm sorry. When we lived in Kansas, I went to do a job in Nebraska. I can't remember which part, Blair, Nebraska, or something, Nebraska, or something like that. And my brother had told me, you got to watch out for these sides of town because it's a little different. Most of them are white. They're white people, right? And I'm like, okay, what does that mean? Like, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
nothing. So I remember after a job, we don't really interact with people out there, right? We don't really we do our job, we go to the hotel room, we get a bunch of hookers,
Oh,
get fucked
gosh,
up,
shut
whatever, and then
up.
the night's done with, right? But we don't really interact with anybody. The first night, my brother decided to do a barbecue, and this dude in a big old truck. We're out in front of the hotel, a bunch of Mexicans out there in the hotel, and this white dude pulls up and he's honking his horn, he's like yelling at us, and it becomes like a big old issue. And I'm like, wow, that's weird. That's never seen that. Never experienced that. Next day, we're going. Me and my brother. Now my brother, he's part German, half German, half Mexican, right? So his features are of a white person. He looks like a white man.
Yeah.
I look like a beaner. I'm a beaner. I like beans and rice, right? I don't speak Spanish, but I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
And we're walking to this McDonald's, and this white lady, she's standing at the door. She turns around. She looks at us. She looks at my brother. She opens the door for my brother. My brother says, thank you. Walks in. She looks at me, snarls her little fucking fat face at me, and slams the fucking door right in front of me. And I'm like, all right.
Wow.
My brother laughs. We have six sense of humor. Like, we laugh at
Yeah.
dumb shit. My brother's laughing. We walk inside, and I'm too tired to give a fuck. It was a long day after work. It was exhausting. Roofing is a bitch. For all you roofers out there, much props to you. I'm going to get. I remember partially. I'm going to get the soda, and when I'm getting the soda, she starts talking to him. She goes next to us next to the fountain.
Also, she was walking in.
In the
with,
McDonald's.
At the same time you guys
Yeah,
walked. I
I
thought she
should've
was
said that.
walking out.
No, she was
Okay,
walking in. She looked behind, yeah. And then she's in there, and she's talking to him. And then she looks at me, she's like, does he speak English?
I didn't know
And
that.
and I look, I'm like, yes. And my brother says something, and he laughs even harder because he thinks it's hilarious. And she says something else, but I'm not not in the place, right? There's a bunch of white people around.
Yeah.
Their culture. There's a bunch of them. So I don't say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm too tired to even give a shit. It didn't affect me like that. But it blew my mind that it's like that in some places. Right? And then, or another part was like they had to hire people off of Craigslist, and there was these white dudes that came through, and the Mexican dudes were telling them, "Run, like we need you to work, because shit has to get done fast. Like
Yeah.
there's timely manner in all the jobs you do."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, it's the other way around where we come from," and shit like that, just saying shit under their breath. So I know shit like that exists out there. I know like
Yeah.
there's homophobia, there's all that out there. I get it. I know it's out there, but it's hard for me to fathom. It's hard to me to
Yeah.
believe. Like that's Nebraska. That's a whole other place. We're talking about Amani.
Yeah.
There's like I know it's mostly Mexicans, but there's a lot of mix here too.
Yeah.
Like it was just I don't know. It's crazy to me.
Not only that, but like in that profession, like you deal with all kinds of people. So why would, if you know you're gonna be working on like someone's hair that might be different from your lifestyle, like
No.
that's not something that would affect you.
No.
You learn that in your training. Like you gotta be professional.
Well, I don't know if he has like complete training. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
if you
it
own a
coulda
barber
just
shop, you have to
started
have a certificate, right?
jail or something. I don't know.
All you can do-
Yeah.
I don't know. That's I've learned. That's why I said
It's
I've
tough.
learned my lesson. Yeah.
It's tough.
I
It's
do
hard
not
to-
believe everything
I-
I like read and
yeah.
see on the internet anymore.
It makes everything I read, like when it comes to like negativity like that, it just makes me
cringe. a
like even
little.
when they catch it on camera and someone's doing something, I'm like, what's the whole story before that incident happened?
Yeah.
What's the whole narrative before that? I know you just give me a little part of, let's say, a white man stalking a Mexican dude. What's the whole story? Was the Mexican dude going crazy on him and saying something to the white dude, or that was the white dude
I guess just
starting
for
here?
us, it's hard to believe that humans can actually be like that.
Yeah,
Because
disgusting.
we're raised to like love everybody,
Respect everybody.
respect everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and just be equal. Like we're like you say it all the time. We're all humans. Like there shouldn't be like
There's no room for it.
Yeah, it should not be like a separation between anybody.
There's no room for
I
it. The
guess it's
struggle
just
is a
hard-
struggle, whether you're white, black, brown,
Yeah.
Asian. It don't matter. Like the struggle fucks all of us up. Like
It's
there's no
really
room for all
sad.
that shit.
It's really sad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have one last question for you before we end this. This is probably gonna be a short one.
What time is it?
We're like at 55 minutes. That's not bad.
That's really good.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Shoot your shot. Just kidding.
What's your name?
Oh God. Is that the best you got?
Want to have my kids?
Ew, stop.
It's not like that where I come from.
Oh my God.
Let's say.
Don't be
Okay.
nervous.
No, I'm not
I'm just
nervous. I'm
kidding.
just trying to think of how to say it. Let's say, we'll say us.
You're making me nervous.
Let's
now.
say we're driving. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's say our technology is advanced. Hypothetically speaking, we're already advanced. Let's say we're driving. We get into a car accident. I die. Right.
I hate these kind of
In
conversations.
in that day's technology that it happens, they have my data. They have everything about me saved, to the way I blink, to how I smile, to my sense of humor. They have all of it downloaded into some kind of, let's say, chip or something. And when I die, let's say they have reserved bodies from people previously before that passed away and were not able to be saved. Let's say their data wasn't able to be saved, but my data was saved. And let's say they were able to transfer my data into somebody else's body. And you were able to have me even after death through that person. You just had to give the okay. Would you do it?
Can I ask you something?
I asked you.
I know, but I want to ask you. I want to ask you what's
No,
another
because
question.
no, I don't want to question. Well, what? Okay, depends on what the question. Because if you,
Can I choose the body?
let's say yes.
I'm just kidding.
No,
What if I was
let's
able
say
to
yes.
find somebody who looked exactly like you?
Let's say they give you 3 bodies and you don't get someone.
Anybody that looks like you?
I mean, the closest you could get. It's
Could-
another body.
Could they get surgery done to look like you?
I don't know. That I don't know. But let's not even go that far toward the
okay,
looks.
we're not gonna get that far. No, back before I would have said yes.
I'm just dead to you now. That's it?
Because-
you don't even want me around? You don't even want my sense of humor?
I don't think it would be the same. I think it'll hurt me more. because I think
You wouldn't just get used
I
to
would
it?
know it's not. What if it's not really you? What if they told me
It's me.
it's you,
Yeah, but it's me.
and then they just like, how do you call it when you like duplex, or how do you say it, like when you duplicate or something? Somebody like you,
personality
but
and
it's
everything?
not actually you. And
That's
what if it's just completely messed up? And then what if like one thing is like not the same from you?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't take it. I would just be like, I'm gonna kill you again. Like you can just
kill you again. So you're the reason for the
No,
accident.
I mean like
you
you're
fucking
gonna be
psycho.
gone.
I knew
I'll be
it.
like,
I
I'll just
fucking
get
knew
rid
it.
of you for good.
Damn.
No, like if
I
you're not what I
fucking knew
wanted,
it.
if you're not the full exact you, I just wouldn't want you at all. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're
I don't
gonna
know. It's tough.
cry. Stop it.
It's tough to think about.
Yeah.
Like it would be tough. Like you think about it. Like it's. Do you want at least something, or do you want just memories
isn't
of
that- I
what
was
we're
about to
doing
say,
today? Of what
isn't
we're
that what
doing today.
memories
Of
are
what we're doing
for?
today.
And we have pictures.
Today
and we
you
have
pass
videos.
away. Today you pass away, right? And it hurts. But over the years, it gets not easier. No one wants to say easier, but it changes, right? Because it's been so long since you've been with that person.
That stuff scares me.
Well, what if it's advanced technology and you could have exact replica and you come home with a whole new body?
So it's you.
It's me, but it's not my body. It's
No,
somebody
but what
else.
if, since it's so high advanced or whatever, that they could make it you?
Let's say that. Let's say that. Let's say they can make my
if
exact
it's
body.
somebody else's
This
body,
little twig
but
body.
with
That could
if
twerk.
it's somebody
Mm-hmm.
if it's somebody else's body, but with your like data or like memories,
We're talking
or whatever,
personality, all that.
I wouldn't. But if they could make an exact replica of you and just put like your brain, your memories, all that like inside of you, I would probably take it. Even if you have to start from like the bottom, if you're still like learning, like as no, I was gonna, I was gonna say even if you have to start like as like a baby getting older, that'd be kind of weird. I was gonna say if you have to start from like the bottom and you know grow. Like never mind. Okay, forget it. I'll just say no. Forget that I said anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I wouldn't. I don't know if I wouldn't. That would be so tough.
I know.
Because for me, I feel like I would want something.
Ah,
Something that'll that'll keep me remembering forever.
well,
Because
that's
you
what-
remember forever, but memories fade. You get older, you start getting like dyslexia or whatever. You just start losing memory over time. Scary, huh?
It is.
Scary to think about.
Yes, you almost
And
made me
I think technology will get there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Technology will get there with
I
all the
feel like-
data they're getting from our
I feel
phones.
like not only
Shit.
that, but they show these kind of things in movies and shows
Black Mirror?
and stuff. Not only that, but like things that they have like predicted in movies usually happen.
Like
Because
Name one.
hold on, I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot. Well, like when it comes to like technology, I guess like the whole like what are those called? The when you can make it look like someone's actually there, but it's like a video.
Yeah, like a hologram.
Yeah, like a hologram.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've seen that in videos where they have it like on their watch and it just like pops up right here and it's like somebody talking to you. But like, did you see?
That's like a video. Like you have videos,
no,
you look back
but
on the
it's
videos.
just like
Ooh.
okay. What about the whole the birthday gift that Kanye West did for Kim Kardashian? The one I showed you, where it's her dad and he's like having a conversation, not a conversation with them, but he's like,
Yo, that's another one. That's another one about the people getting mad, saying, "Oh, Kanye is being
I guess
egotistic
I just didn't
because
like
he
the
said."
fact that he was like, oh,
Bro,
you married a
that was
a
the
super,
most
super,
genius-
super genius husband.
No,
It's just kind of like why?
Well deserved. That was one of the most genius gifts that you
I just
can
thought it
give
was
somebody.
so like it's supposed
That
to be like an
was so
emotional
dope.
moment, and you're making it about you.
No, see, that's everybody's like secret egotistic thinking. Like that was just him like having a funny moment.
Why couldn't he
in,
just
in
make
the
it about
gift.
Kim?
It was about her. Everything was about her. He just said a little genius joke line in there for the dad. Maybe the dad had
I
a
don't
funny
know.
personality, and then that's a gift, man. That was a good gift. That was a good gift. Like it was. I picture that like if I could do a gift for you like that, and then have the person say like, oh. And your
I
husband's
guess,
like
yeah.
the dopest of all time. Like, let's just
Yeah,
be real.
like,
Like,
if
it's
you
just
can
a
make- yeah.
fucking little sarcastic joke. Like, people, the internet, y'all, Some of you internet people are pieces of work, man. Some
I
of y'all
guess
need to
because
go back
people
to the
know
basics and
how
start
like
fucking
Kanye
learning
is, and
morals.
he's like cocky, and he's like, you know, annoying. So that's like the first thing people automatically think about. He's the one who made himself like that. He's the one who.
You know him like that?
Yes, I have him on my speed dial. Just kidding. Do people even do that still?
I don't know.
Speed dial.
Top 8. I don't know, man. I people go too far. I think he's a genius. I think he's a musical genius. I
thought
love
what he
his
did
music.
for her was beautiful, but
I'm one of those weirdos that like his newer music than I like his older music. His older music's
I like
dope,
a lot of his music, old and
but
new.
his new shit, like, especially with this whole like spiritual stuff that he's putting out,
Yeah.
if you actually listen to it, really inspirational, really uplifting. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like all different kinds of music right now. Like anything, not really
Mm-hmm.
anything, but I can listen to something and be like, oh, I like that song. It could be ratchet, it could be like soft, it could be like
Yada,
country.
yada,
It could
yada,
be...
yada, yada, yada,
Yeah.
yada.
Do it.
Oh, I can't. I didn't. My back hurts.
Oh my god. Told you you're old.
Well,
This is fun. I kind of missed
I'm
doing
glad.
this.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm gonna start getting back into it. All you people out there, I appreciate you tuning in to another episode of That Dude's Podcast. I thank you for your support and your continuous support, even though I haven't done this in like 3 months. I love you for it.
Yeah.
If you could do me a favor, I'm trying to get more subscribers, obviously, and I'm gonna go hard. I'm gonna get more interviews. I'm gonna get back into it. It's kind of hard with COVID, but I'm gonna work the best way I could.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could do me a favor, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I think it should be on down there somewhere, somewhere down there. Hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell, right? That helps with like they monetize, and that's how they find out who's being watched and what's being watched, what people
Do
want to
likes
watch.
help?
Likes help too. Share it with your friends, family. I'm going to start doing interviews, so I'm going to start lining up interviews. If we have to wear a mask, then we'll wear a mask. If I got to get a plexiglass, I'm not getting one.
Oh, what?
But we could plexiglass.
Oh, that's what they're called?
Yeah.
I never knew
I'm
that.
not getting one because I can't afford it. But
They sell them at the 99 cent
but Christmas
store.
is around the corner, guys. Remember to be grateful for every day. I promise you. I promise you. When you start being grateful for every day, things start to turn around for you.
Yeah.
Little things just start to turn around. And it's hard, right? It's hard because every day is a struggle, right? But you remind yourself, if you didn't thank God that you woke up in the morning, or thank the universe that you woke up in the morning, later on in the day, you remember, you thank the universe or God then. And you continue to thank God for me, it's God. I continue to thank God every
Whatever
chance
you
I
believe
get,
in.
every time I believe it, every time I see it in my head and a memory pops up, oh, you got to thank God. I do it. And I'm working on being grateful. And I'm telling you, it's changed a lot. Things that would normally trip me up and bring me down, I have a force field for some reason, and it's not working for me. It's not working against me. It's working for me. So just be grateful. You're alive. You're here. There is a way. You are the fucking way. You can make it fucking happen. Only you. Do not depend on anybody else. Only fucking you can make it happen. And I promise you tomorrow will be a better day. If not tomorrow, the next day. If not the next day, the next month, next week, or week, month, and year.
Yeah.
You're beautiful inside and out. You're meant for greatness here in this world. You mean something to me. You mean something to us.
Yeah.
And I hope we're the same to you. You guys have a good one. Stay blessed. Stay well. Stay healthy. Hand sanitizer. Wash your ass. You guys have a good one. Appreciate you.
Bye.
Much love.
That was a
Later,
good message.
people.
I like that.